What's happening, everybody? Mark Moody, checking in with something wholly new for you. Wholly new for me. Let's say it's Happy Monday, March 25th, 2019. I'm doing a new thing here, and I'll explain it as I go. Let me start by saying I quit my job and decided to go on a 500-mile walk. Seems reasonable. My Fitbit app says I've taken 0 steps, so we're going to go ahead and press start workout, and I'll start walking. Here I am, walking through my subdivision. It's a little tricky. I can't really see the monitor on the camera very well. So I think I'm in focus. I might be centered. I don't know. A lot of guesswork. That's all right. We'll figure it out as we go, right? I got 500 miles to do it. Like I said, I quit my job today and decided to go on a 500-mile walk. Now I'm not going to walk 500 miles straight. It'll be over the course of time. A few miles a day. I quit my job because, well, it's hard work. I had a back injury. Nothing major, nothing bad. I threw my back out and couldn't move very well for about a week. And I decided I need to find some lighter work to do. 12-foot 2x10s, 4-foot by 8-foot sheets of 3/4 inch decking, 1/2 inch drywall. That's a young man's game there. I'm 50 years old. So I'm going to do lighter work. I can't work with that heavy material, I don't think, anymore. You got to know your limitations, right? I do know that I want to walk to get in shape, to be outside. I love to go walking. I don't know if it's so much that I love to walk or I just love to be outside. I mean, if I just love to walk, I could get a treadmill, stand there and walk. I think it's more being outside. Well, this is the very first mile of a 500-mile walk. See, I get these crazy ideas, and I think they're cool. They're things I like to do. One year we decided to hand dig a pond in our backyard. Might not be a big deal for some people. Some people have big backyards, but I live in a subdivision. So we hand dug a pond. It's about 18 foot across by 8 foot. Certain parts are about 4 or 5 foot deep. Got some streams and waterfalls, but you know, just had an idea, so we did that. And then another time I had a crazy idea where I wanted to super decorate for Christmas. Went to Facebook, asked all my friends for excess decorations they might not be using anymore. 4 years later, I had 30 Christmas trees in my yard. Hundreds of lights. I had 38 extension cords wired up for all of it. Another year, a few years in fact, we did crazy birthday parties for the granddaughter where we decorated the whole house. Basement, first and second floors. 500-600 balloons, stage lights, all kinds of stuff. I tend to go overboard sometimes, but that makes it fun for me. Well, another crazy idea I had. I have another YouTube channel. It's called Billy Go Gruff and the Rockabilly Red Devils. It's guitar music, the 50s and 60s, rockabilly, blues, country swing, stuff like that. A little project I do. You can go check that out. And then this is my newest idea. starting up a channel called Suburban Hiker. That's me. I love hiking, walking, hiking. Might even get into backpacking. We'll see. I'm gonna concentrate on the greater Michiana area when I walk and make these videos. Today I'm just walking around in my subdivision because that's what I have time to do. I have 5 miles of subdivision I can walk through, so it's easy to get some steps in. Getting my steps in. There's other times I'll hike in the county parks, state parks, city parks, trail hiking. I love that kind of stuff. Every now and again I need to throw a backpack, carry food, because I'll be gone for 5, 6, 7 hours. Plan to hike on bike paths, river walks. I'll even do some urban hiking, go downtown. I do a little bit of walking around down there anyways. Good majority of my hiking and walking, probably 99.9% of it, will end up taking place in the Michiana area. For those of you watching this that don't know what the Michiana area is, that's it's kind of the border between Indiana and Michigan. Michiana. The goal, I'm gonna walk 500 miles. I know it seems like a long way, but it's not. I know it seems long for people who don't walk much. For the experienced hikers, especially people that thru hike the big trails like the Appalachian Trail or Pacific Crest Trail or the Continental Divide Trail, those trails are a couple thousand miles. I do believe the CDT is 2,000 some odd miles. All 3 of them are over 2,000 miles. But when you're through hiking, you're doing that for several months on end. Man, I hope to be able to do that someday. If anything is on if I have a bucket list, hiking those trails, those are probably all that's in the bucket list. Hopefully someday I can do that. I don't know. Going somewhere and not working for 6 months or so and still being able to pay bills is kind of a tricky thing for me to figure out. Some people can figure it out, but not everybody's able to do things that way. So my little 500-mile walk, it's just going to be a few miles at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5 miles a day. I'm going to try and go every single day. Weekends I can get more miles. I think my personal best was a 19-mile walk one morning. Well, it started in the morning. I didn't get back home until noon. It was dark when I left. I had a flashlight. It had to have been 3:30, 4 o'clock. The plan is to walk in the mornings, walk in the noons, walk at night. I especially like walking in the noontime when it's hot. Man, that's my world right there. When it's over 80 and sunny and I'm geared up, as geared up as a hiker that I'm gonna get. Maybe someday I'll get into all that stuff, but my hiking clothes is a t-shirt, maybe a tank top, a pair of shorts, sandals. And that's my world. I love that weather. I love when the sweat is dripping off me, because I know what to expect. When it's, in the springtime, you don't know what to expect. You don't know how to dress. It might be 30. It might get up to 60. And then it might snow again later the same day. But when it's summertime, well, you know it's summertime. And you can dress for that. I'm getting close to my first mile. I'm at 0.98.
Total distance 1 mile. Total time 20 minutes and 27 seconds. Split pace 20 minutes, 24 seconds per mile.
There you go. 1 mile down, only took 20 minutes. Only 499 more miles to go. Heck yeah! Woo, look at us. Man, I hope you guys stick around. Follow me along on all of that. I'm hoping today to get 2 more miles. This is my first walk of this year. First walk of 2019. Man, I've been waiting for this. I get cooped up sitting in the house all winter. So I mentioned I quit my job due to the heavy nature of the work. For those who don't know, I build trailers. I work in the RV industry. Recently I've been building mobile offices and modular units. They're not really towables. They're towed to the site, but you're not dragging those beasts around behind your car. These things are 60 foot long, 10, 12 foot tall, 12 foot wide. Built out of much heavier material than your travel trailers. Tow behind type stuff. It literally can be back-breaking work. I know it's taken a toll on my back over the years. Every now and again, my back goes out and I'll be bedridden, or floor-ridden actually, for several days on end. I'm pretty good at treating it. Lots of ice and heat for the back. Work on posture, of which I have terrible, terrible posture. I think that comes a lot from years upon years, actually decades of guitar playing. Sit there curled over a guitar, playing for hours on end. But that's what I like to do. Quite a bit of isolation involved in that. Maybe that's why I do it. Maybe I like being by myself, because I really do. I do enjoy my alone time. That's why a lot of times on my hikes I am alone. Solitude, isolation, gives me time to think. Overthink, actually, overthinking. And that's like my superpower. That and drinking coffee. I can drink coffee. Overthinking, drinking coffee, and not working. Those are my three favorite things to do in life. I can not work better than most people. And I can drink coffee better than most people. And oh my goodness, can I overthink. Oh look, no outlet. That's alright. We'll turn around. And there's backyards. If I really want to, I'll just cut through the yards. I'm a rebel like that. But when that back is out, man, can't even go to the doctor. By the time my back's good enough that I can get in and out of a car, it's already getting better. There's no need to go to the doctor. Oh, I see some squirrels. Cool. Whoop whoop, look at me go. About 1/10 of a mile away from finishing my second mile of a 500-mile walk. But I want to walk every day. By documenting these with video, it'll help keep me motivated. My plan is to walk in the rain, the cold, the snow, whichever. I'll use an umbrella. Keep my beautiful hair from getting wet. I'm not embarrassed to walk with an umbrella. I'm already walking down the road talking to myself. Well, talking to you guys, but nobody else sees you guys. So I just look like some weird old guy walking around. But that's fine. I've been weird my whole life. That's nothing new. I'm used to it. And I think most of the people that know me are used to it. If they're not, well, I don't really think they know me. Oh, here we come. We're at one. Wait. It's getting ready to tell us 2 miles. I'm waiting for it to register. Try and hold it close enough.
Total distance 2 miles. Total time 39 minutes and 27 seconds. Split pace 18 minutes 58 seconds per mile.
Woohoo! 498 more miles to go. This is way easier than I thought. I better slow down. I'm trying not to overdo it. It's in my nature to push and push and push and go as hard as I can. That's probably why my back hurts. Duh. Anyways, that's 2 miles in. 498 more to go. It's 47 degrees out today. 47 isn't bad if you're walking and you're outside. I mean, if you're sitting in your house with your furnace broke and it was 47 degrees, that'd be pretty cold. But when you're walking in the sun, light jacket and a hat, 47's not too bad. Pretty ideal. It's better than no 7. I only got about another half a mile for this stretch of walking. I might walk again later tonight. I don't know. I know I said I shouldn't because I want to be able to walk tomorrow too. We'll see. We'll see. But I got about another half a mile to go. It's almost time to head back to the house. In my subdivision, I know how, it's pretty cool. I know how far everything is because I've done the math before. My house is almost dead center of the subdivision. From my house to the entrance and back is a mile. From my house to the exit and back, it's a mile. If I do the double loops in my neighborhood, well, that's a mile. Like I said, altogether, I have about 5 miles of sidewalk. I know that because I've done the math, and every Halloween, we walk every 5 miles. That's my granddaughter's world. She hits every house. 5 miles of houses in 2 hours time every year. She's not failed yet. Her friends drop out on her. they get a little tired, but she's done a lot of hiking with me in the past. We used to hike all over, walking, hiking, all the parks. She wants to hike with me too. Earlier in the video I mentioned the Appalachian Trail. You should go back, rewind back and see what I was saying about that. Anyways, she says she wants to hike the Appalachian Trail with me. She's been saying that since she was 7. Man, I can't think of anything that would be better than that. If she hiked that with me, we'd have to wait about another 4 years before she's out of school. Because again, it's about a 6-month trip. But if she and I were able to hike the Appalachian Trail together, phew, I could just throw my whole bucket list out. What else would I want to do after that? Almost 3 miles. It's getting close.
Total distance 3 miles. Total time 58 minutes and 21 seconds. Split pace 18 minutes 57 seconds per mile.
Look at that! 3 miles. See how easy that was? I only have 497 more miles to go. Heck yeah! Woohoo! Hold to finish.
Workout paused. Workout finished.
Look at that. At 3 miles. Just over an hour. I'm home. You can hear my dogs barking. They like to bark a lot. Anyways, 6,224 steps. That's not bad. So there you go. How easy was that? First 3 miles in my 500-mile walk. It only took an hour. Just over 6,000 steps. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you like it, click like. Subscribe to the channel. Like I said, I'm going to try and post these every day. We'll see how easy it is, how quick. Some days I might have to double up. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Ring the bell to get the notifications so you'll know what's going on. I'm checking out. It's the Suburban Hiker. We'll see you in the next video.